What's up guys, Chigs here from Chigs Tech Reviews. So today I got my hands on the AX95 So this is a full Android TV box priced under 50. It has some pretty interesting specs and features. So it's powered by the S905X3-B Quad-core CPU along with the Mali G21. You've got 4 gigs of LPDDR3 RAM with 128 gigs of internal storage. You've got dual band Wi-Fi AC with dual antennas. You've got Bluetooth 4.2, 100 megabyte LAN, full Android version 9 Pi. This supports HDMI version 2.0, supports 4K HDR at 60 frames per second with HDR10 Plus, supports Dolby audio and 5.1 surround sound, and comes with a standard remote control. And there is also an optional remote control that you can buy. So let's quickly see what you get inside the box. A user manual, HDMI cable, a power supply at the voltage is 5 volts, 2 amps. This comes with a standard infrared remote control powered by 2 AAA batteries. Now with a few bucks extra, you can actually get this with a G21 Pro remote control. Now this remote supports air mouse, voice function, you've got backlights, and it's got IR learning. It's a much more advanced remote control, and it is powered by a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle. So this is an optional remote, you don't actually have to buy it. This comes with a standard remote, but there is an option there should you need it. Looking at the TV box, it's made completely from plastic, but you've got this very nice space grey finish, AX95 logo on the top. Now on the front you've got dual infrared sensors, you've got some status LEDs for power, network, etc. On the side you've got a micro SD card slot and a USB 3 port, and just in between that looks like a reset hole. On the back you've got a physical power button, power socket, HDMI out, 100 megabyte LAN, a USB 2 port, AV port, and your optical audio. If we keep going, there's nothing on this side, and that brings us back to the front. And this is what the bottom of the box looks like. So without any further ado, let's get this hooked up to my TV and capture card and find out exactly what this box is capable of. I'll be right back. So first of all, I ran a boot up speed test, and this TV box took 21 seconds to fully load the home screen from a cold start. And here is the fresh new home screen design. We have a search box on the top left and local time and connection info on the top right. And you have a navigation menu on the left. On the home page we have some large icons which can be changed by pressing the menu button and selecting any other app you like. Second option in the submenu is your favorites, which you can customize this page with any app you like. Third page is your apps, so these are all the apps installed on this box as standard. And final menu option is settings, so let's go ahead and check out the system storage info. This box has 128 gigs of internal storage, from which there are 120 gigs free to use. Now if we navigate to about, you will see that this is running Android version 9 Pi. And coming back to your apps, this box has the Google Play Store, but to my surprise it's not the full version of the Play Store that you would normally expect. Instead, this box has the limited Android TV version of the Play Store. So that means lots of missing apps and quite limited in what's available. So let's begin with testing out the Android screen mirroring with the built-in Mirrorcast app. And it was quick and easy to connect with my Huawei P30 Pro, and as you can see it mirrors my phone with no issues and minimal lag. And it also supports the Huawei desktop mode too. So now I'm going to play some 4K video samples from a USB drive, and I will be doing this with the included movie player app. So first up, 4K high bitrate Jellyfish demo, and this one is the 160 megabits per second, and playback is nice and smooth as expected. So that was 4K videos from USB. Now let's move on to the 4K YouTube test. Now the first stream is 4K 60, and as you can see it absolutely struggles to play with lots of frame drops. So then I switched to 4K 30 and that played nice and smooth. So that brings us to the Netflix test, and this box supports Netflix at a maximum of 480p. And likewise, Amazon Prime Video also gave us 480p max.
The recipe
But some good news, Disney Plus will give you HD with 5.1 sound. So moving on to some gaming, beginning with Crossy Roads. Now for you advanced users, DRM info shows Google Widevine level 3, and here is CPU Z where you can check out the clock speeds, and you can see we're running the Mali G21, and this box is running Android version 9 and does come rooted as standard. And here are the results for the internal disk speed test. We achieved read speeds of 116 and write speeds of 48 megabits per second. And in the Wi-Fi speed test, we achieved download speeds of 51 and upload speeds of 18 megabits per second. And that brings us to our benchmarks. Now, Geekbench was not available in the Play Store and I could not sideload it. It just was not compatible. But Antutu worked and we achieved 71K. So let's see how that compares with the others. So here is my top Android TV box chart of 2021, allowing you to compare these specs and prices and features of all the latest TV boxes. And as you can see, the new AX95 has taken position 19 on this chart with an overall score of 2 out of 5. Now you can view the full versions of all my charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So there you have it guys, that was the new AX95DB. And here are my thoughts. Now you can see there are quite a few drawbacks to consider. Limitation of Netflix and Prime 480p, YouTube struggled at 4K 60 and no navigation or status menu, Android 9 feels a bit outdated, and you have a limited version of the Play Store, and you have only 100 megabyte Ethernet port. So those are the points to consider, and there are quite a few drawbacks. For the price, there are certainly better TV boxes out there, and if you check out my latest charts, it should guide you in the right direction. Now all the relevant links will be in the description box below, including good alternatives. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. I'll see you guys in the next one.